Hello, all the tiny people living within the confines of my computer. I'm Fynn. If you're wondering why I have the title out, it's another wrestling video. This one isn't super long and drawn out. This is more short, and it's kind of just a list. I'm going to be talking about my 10 favorite male wrestlers and my 10 favorite female wrestlers. I'm going to try not to get super in-depth in it because I know people don't stick around for these videos much. If this video gets 10 likes, I'll make a more in-depth video because I've got a shit ton to say about all these people. I'm going to start with the men, then get to the women. Starting off, number 10 for my male wrestlers is the Macho Man Randy Savage. I think he's one of the most influential personalities in wrestling because there were people with big personalities before him, like Gorgeous George, but in wrestling, Macho Man was kind of the first megastar when it came to like personality, and I don't mean that just because like there weren't personalities that existed. They were there, but they weren't as nuanced, I guess. They were all sort of just like, oh, my personality is I'm an asshole, or my personality is I'm a good boy, or my personality is I'm rich, or my personality is I'm like pure evil. He was the first personality that had like little nuances, and it was the first personality that worked really good as a good guy and then even better as a bad guy. So big shout out to Randy Savage. Number 9, Gunther or Walter, depending on what part of his career you're looking at. I think Big Gunth is maybe top 5 in-ring performers currently in the world. I think he's so fucking good. The only reason he's not very high on my top 10 is because I've only been watching him since 2019. I've gone back and seen stuff, especially like in Evolve. I think he was great then, he's great now. But I think in ring, he's one of the greatest ever. He's so fucking good. Gunther gets in there and like everything looks real, everything looks impactful, mostly because he does genuinely hit people. Like, everything he does feels genuine, and his promos are really good. People give him shit. People are assholes. American crowds are really stupid because they'll be watching a wrestling show, and somebody whose native language isn't English, like, they have to... they enunciate differently, and crowds are just, like, shit on them for that, even if it's, like, the craziest promo you've ever heard. It's very stupid. But, yeah, Gunther's very good. Eddie Guerrero, I mean, come on, it's Eddie Guerrero. He's like the best. I don't know. He held this belt. He held this. He held this exact title. I think he didn't invent the frog splash, but he is the reason that it's anywhere near as popular as it is today. It's one of those moves that like people who know nothing about wrestling can name a lot of the time, and without him, I don't think that's true. Without him, we don't have a lot of modern wrestlers, such as Mercedes Moné, or there was a guy who went into NXT recently who really looked up to Eddie. Was it Lexus King? I can't remember. I'm bad at perfect memory. I don't have that. But yeah, Eddie Guerrero is amazing, and I love him. Number 7, controversial pick. I really, really, really liked CM Punk. I think he is top 3 promos ever. I think his return on Dynamite in 2020, what was it, 2022? Late 21, early 22, I think, is one of, if not the most impactful returns in wrestling history. I think he is very enigmatic. He's an enigma. There's a lot of baggage behind CM Punk, and I adore him. And he's great in the ring. Some of my favorite matches of all time have that fucker in them. Number 6 is, I hate pronouncing Japanese names because I feel very disrespectful when I mess them up. Mitsuhara Misawa, Japanese professional wrestler, one of the greatest in-ring performers ever. Crazy rivalries, most of which I never got to watch that live due to Misawa retiring Did he retire before I was born or shortly after? He retired either like a year or two before I was born or before I was 3 years old, in that like 5-year range. So I never got to watch a live Misawa match. But after, on an internet messaging board, I saw a thing, and it was him, hitting an Emerald Flosion, and I was like, that's fucking sick! And then somebody in the comments had posted like a link to a match between him and Kenta Kobashi, and it fucking banged. I love Misawa. Number 5, AJ Styles. AJ Styles is so good. One of the greatest in-ring performers of all time. His promos aren't bad, they're just not great. His work in New Japan was insane. His work in TNA is maybe the best that company's ever had. His run in WWE from 2016 to now has been phenomenal, no pun intended. Just absolutely insane work by AJ Styles. Crazy fucking wrestler. Genuinely insane. Number 4, Kenta Kobashi. I love Kenta. I love that big fucker. He's a very big, very hard-hitting, very cool fucking guy. I always liked Kenta more than Misawa. I don't know. I like his personality more. He seems more dark, more edgy, more brooding. The era where Kobashi would wear the black trunks with the blue design on them, you were dead. Don't fuck with black trunk Misawa. Not black trunk Misawa. Black trunk Kobashi. Damn, I'm slipping. Number 3. Wait, real quick, Kobashi. Burning Hammer's fucking sick. Anyways, number 3 is Kurt Angle. I love Kurt Angle. He's probably like one of the best ever. Like in ring, he's like top 3 performers of all time. So goddamn good. He's the reason I got into TNA at all. I love Kurt Angle so much. He's so goddamn good. His run with this title was good. His run with the fucking WWF title was good. His fucking IC run was pretty alright. The run in ECW was stupid. The TNA run is fucking crazy. The Main Event Mafia, him being Perk Angle, I just forgot. Sorry, Kurt. Kurt doesn't like to be called Perk Angle. At the time, he was on Percocets, and it made him kind of go cray-cray. But I love Kurt Angle. He is so goddamn good. Sami Zayn, and honorable mention to his mentor, El Generico. Sami Zayn is my second favorite wrestler ever. I love him so fucking much. He is the sweetest, most kind, loving, and genuine person I've ever been able to watch in any medium, much less something that is as live and movement-based and, like, fan interaction as Sammy. He's so fucking good. He's a good person. I love that fucker. Plus, the haluva kick's amazing, and that brain buster on the top rope is fucking insane. Love that guy. And then my GOAT, the greatest wrestler of all time, period. There's no question. You cannot convince me otherwise. Bryan Danielson is the greatest fucking professional wrestler to ever exist. I want to make a video about Bryan Danielson. Quickly, I'll just say he can have a good match with people who can't wrestle, people who can wrestle, people that are big, small, high flyers, powerhouses. He can wrestle anybody and make it look good. Literally fucking anyone. There's no such thing as a bad Danielson match. If there is, it's not his fault. Somebody told him he's not allowed to do good. And that's not a lie. That happened a lot, especially in the WWE. And great promo. Love Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson. He's the GOAT. Moving on. Let's get to my top 10 female wrestlers. Let's fucking go, baby. Shout out to female wrestling. Shouts out to female wrestling. Woo! Number 10, Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix was the first female wrestler I got to look at and go, holy shit, she's good. Because as a little youngin', my only wrestling was the WWE. I didn't have alternatives that I could just go and watch whenever the fuck I wanted to. And if I saw other matches on messaging boards, it was usually a one-off, and I couldn't, like, find a way to see more of that company. Yawning! Sorry, it's almost 1 a.m. But I love Beth. She's so good. Number 9, Bayley. Bayley is so fucking underrated. She's so good. Bayley is so fucking good. She's my second favorite. of the Four Horsewomen. She is so good. People do not give that woman enough credit. Hello, Bailey. I love you. Number 8, the first wrestler I ever had a crush on, AJ Lee. Love AJ Lee. Her husband was in the male list, CM Punk. She's incredibly good in the ring. She's a really good promo. She had great character. Her music banged. Everything about her was fucking pog. Love AJ Lee. Woo! Number 7, Trish Stratus. If you put together a Mount Rushmore of female wrestlers, at least if you're going with like Western stuff, Trish Stratus has to be on there. I like Beth more, but I feel like I would switch them. I think Trish would be my 10 and Beth would be my 7, because I like Beth more. But Trish means more to the business, I think. And I respect the fuck out of that. Number 6, if you know her as Athena, hi. If you know her as Ember Moon, hi. She's so fucking good. She's so fucking good. She's so good in the ring, dude. She's so fucking good. She's so good. She's so fucking good. Number 5, Bull Nakano. Nakano? I think I'm saying her name wrong. I love her. She's so fucking good. And there's everybody in the business has so much respect for her. Oh, she's so fucking good. Her matches are fucking great. She's in the Hall of Fame of the Big Dub. Everyone respects that woman. She's so fucking good. Number 4, Rhea Ripley. She's only in her mid-20s, and I'm in love with her. She's my favorite thing going currently. She's so fucking good. The only reason she's at 4 is because she's not that far into her career. Dude, genuinely, I think you could come in 2 years and ask me where she is. She's probably number 1. Future me, come back and go through this in 2 or 3 years or something, dude. Because she's so good. See where people change. Number 3, Mercedes Moné, or Sasha Banks, whatever you want to call her. She's so fucking good. She's so fucking good. The people that hate her are fucking stupid. You're either racist or dumb. Those are the 2 options if you don't like her. She's so fucking good. She's great in ring. She's great on the mic. She's got great character work. She's great in interviews. She's a good person. I love her so much. Number 2, Asuka. You may know her as Kana if you watched more of her Joshi wrestling. I love her. She's so fucking good. Asuka's so fucking good. She is the single most refreshing thing thrown into the women's division from 2010 to 2020. She's so fucking good. I love her so much. Yeah, shout out Asuka for being just fucking goated. And then number 1, Kagetsu. God, she's so good. Holy fuck. Kagetsu outperforms every other woman on this list. Like, I like her a lot, but fuck, she's so good. There's no such thing as a bad Kagetsu match. She's so good. Go watch her shit in Stardom. It's so good. Her retirement match is the fucking sickest shit ever. If you've ever seen the GIF or the images of a Japanese wrestler who is straight up hanging her opponent, that's Kagetsu. She's so fucking good. I love her. I love her so much. She outperforms most of the men's list, really. Like, I think she outperforms everybody on the men's list up until Sami Zayn and Bryan. Like, God, she's so fucking good. She could be my third. I think if you had me list my top 3 wrestlers ever, it's Danielson, Zayn, Kagetsu. She's so good. I love them. Couple little honorable mentions here at the end. Bret Hart, for being, Bret the Hitman Hart. Love that fucker. John Moxley, shout out to him. Little honorable mention. I love him so much. Sting, big shout out to Sting. So there's my 3 male shout outs, 3 female shout outs. I want to shout out Charlotte Flair for being one of the greatest in-ring performers in women's wrestling maybe ever. She's so fucking good. I hate her character. I love her in ring. Hate her character so much. It's so stupid. It's just, I'm Ric Flair's kid, so I'm better than you. That is my character for the past decade. Not very cool. Second female shout out. I want to give a little shout out to a woman who I think nobody gives enough credit. Hi, Natalia. I love you. You're so fucking good. You're so good in the ring. You aren't great at promos, but that's okay. There's plenty of people that aren't good at promos. I still think you're fucking great. I love Natalia. She's so good. And then for my third female... God, why do I keep yawning? I'm tired. Third female shout out, I just want to say, hi, Bianca Belair. You're so fucking good. Holy shit. God damn. Thank you, Mark Henry. Thank you, Mark Henry. Mark Henry. Thank you, Mark Henry, for fucking finding these amazing athletes. Thank you, Mark Henry. I love you. I love you, Mark Henry. You know what? For real, shout out to Mark Henry. Nobody gives that man enough credit. He's not top 10 wrestlers for me. He's not top 15 or 20. But I'd give him like 23. I love Mark Henry. That Hall of... Dude, if you get rid of everything in his career except for the Hall of Pain, I still put him at like top 50 ever. He's so good. He's so fucking good. And then you throw the rest of the shit in with Sexual Chocolate, which is awesome. If you don't... Dude, Sexual Chocolate was goated. Sexual Chocolate? Yeah, fucking love that guy. So, yeah. There's my top 10 female and top 10 male wrestlers of all time, alongside 4 male shout-outs and 3 female shout-outs. I feel weird not doing 4... I'm going to shout out 1 more female, just to make it even. I don't want to make it uneven because it feels wrong. Who do I want to shout out? My brain said Stacy Keibler, but that's just not true. I don't think she was a good wrestler. Nothing against her. She was okay. She just wasn't that good. Alundra Blaze. Shout out to Alundra Blaze. She was so fucking influential in women's wrestling, especially in the Western world. She was such a big deal for WCW and the WWF. Fucking shout out to her. Hell yeah. So there's my top 10 female and top 10 male wrestlers alongside 4 honorable mentions for each. Check out my belt. Check out my fucking title, baby. Woo motherfucking wee. If you're interested in more wrestling videos, there's a playlist that'll show up over here. I think it's over here. Or it's over there. One or the other. Where you can find a couple wrestling bookings, a couple reviews. Enjoy it. The last one I made was last week. I made a video about how I want Dominic Mysterio to win one of these. Give Dominic Mysterio a World Heavyweight Championship, Mr. Helmsley, Mr. Levesque. Please do it. I'll smile. I'll be a happy little guy. I'll be a happy little girl. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. If you're into wrestling, appreciate it. If you're not into wrestling and you stuck around just because you like me, thanks. Got a community Discord down there. You can go to get the community Discord and hang out with me, friends, whatever the hell. Pop in there and hang around. If you're interested in more stuff I have to say on wrestling, I talk about it a lot on Twitter. So yeah, my Twitter's down there too. I'll see you fuckers later. Bye-bye!